best way, better, is to have the physical gold. It doesn't take any charge. Physical gold, it can be kept in our locker.
What's the latest color that the gold can witness? White is done, yellow is done, rose gold is done.
Nowadays, it is the copper color people are asking for.
Oh my God. So why is that today lightweight jewelry is trending?
The prices and easy. The more, actually in India, middle class is the largest population. And affordability. Nowadays, the increasing prices, all this makes them, I should own a har. Old paintings, Ramayana. Even in the forest, the Sita is wearing a floral garland and putting some floral bracelet.
Why does the gold rate always go up? And is it still the most trusted metal in the history?
That gold is something which we'll appreciate. If you remember,
they say a piece of jewelry probably can sparkle for few years, but a family name sparkles for generations. Today on Just Curious, here it is the story of a jeweler who's been sparkling for more than 73 years through the changing times, through changing India, through the changing outlook of women looking at jewelry. So here I am welcoming one and only Mr. Sharath, who is, of course, today I think the third generation, sir?
Third generation, because my grandfather also was a founder.
So I think the third generation for Pratibha Jewellery House, a very well-known jewellery brand for Bangalore. And in fact, when I kind of opened your Insta profile, the first thing that I saw was, I saw Nita Ambani wearing one of your jewellery piece, and here I see another dancer by the name Rukmini. Most importantly, the logo, which is so unique in itself. There is Pratibha with the tree, 1952 written all over, and the color of the logo, all of it is definitely crying for an attention in a way that you guys have, carved a place for your own self. So, looking forward to explore all the secrets of the jewelry industry as a woman myself, loving my pieces of jewelry and been shopping for the past 20-25 years. Would love to see, understand the trends, the secrets of everything the jewelry industry has to offer. Firstly, sir, welcome to Just Curious India. How are we? And if I kidnap you today, how many crores am I going to pocket?
Shri Krishna.
But I think here I am to shop for those pearls of wisdom that you have garnered over these many years through life, which is worth more than the crores, the diamonds and the gold can offer. So firstly, welcome to Just Curious India, sir. How are you?
Thank you, and you have welcomed me, and I also compliment you. You have been so perfect, so articulate in putting down things so nicely.
Mm-hmm.
See, it is necessary for a person of your kind to know more things. But being a lady, jewelry is something that is, I should say, very naturally available to you, the knowledge of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you are shopping for the past several years. Then you know what kind of the trends are there now and what it was 25 years back.
Absolutely.
You would have collected several pieces during the time, and each piece was so unique at that particular time. But some continue to be unique all through. Some are trendy.
Mm-hmm.
They will just die out after 2, 3, 4 years. It becomes old. But the same piece, after 40 years, if your grandchild looks at it, oh, Ajji, very nice. My grandma has very nice jewelry. Her mother's jewelry are not that interesting to her.
Mm-hmm.
But her grandmother's jewelry are very interesting.
Why is that?
Because it is, she would have seen mother wearing the trendy jewelry, whereas the grandmother wears those traditional patterns which will never go out of fashion and they will stay for generations.
No wonder they say
Now,
heritage.
Rashmi,
Yeah.
you can now possess a great piece which your great grandmother had worn with rubies, emeralds, and polkis. Something, say, mango hara, or like what you said, our Neetu Ambani was wearing on her hair the jada, the plate, like that. Something. They are all what Neetu Ambani is wearing. Every piece is a real antique.
Firstly,
Which
how did
were
your connection
collected.
happen, sir? How did you all make the connection with the Ambanis?
See, that's all the work of our youngster, Sanjeev, my brother's son, who who had some connections, and he met her once. And she, when she was in Bangalore, she visited us, and at that particular time, she selected a few
When was
pieces.
this? When was this, sir?
That was about 15 years or 20 years back.
Oh, wow.
From then onwards, every year she sends Diwali greetings and sends a compliment. So that shows she still remembers Pratibha.
Ah. How was it when Nita Ambani visited Pratibha, which is in Richmond Road?
It was in Richmond
Circle, right?
It was in Richmond Circle, and of course easily accessible, and there was place for parking, everything. So
What was the piece of jewelry that you all crafted for her? What she's wearing in the photo here is Gutta Pusulu or something like that?
Guttupusulu she is wearing in the front, but at the back, that's for the plate. She puts all kinds of motifs of kempu, the ruby and emeralds and polki, which our elder people used to wear as ragada and jadebille. All that has been gradually made into a plate.
What jewelry heritage does that represent? Like, you have the Kolkata design, you have temple jewelry. So what is that
It is
category called?
temple jewellery only. It is called temple jewellery. All those, see, we call it as kundan. Kundanada ragade, kundanada kundan work in English.
Got it.
So kundan work is what is done. The work was completely, people could not repeat it at all because all the artists who used to do it, see, passed away. They were all yesteryears. But nowadays, people have developed that art again, and it is being, look-likes are being made now. They exactly look like the antiques that we saw.
So no wonder they say heritage is not about holding on to the past, but carrying it gracefully to the future. So when it comes to jewelry, I think it's so true. What's one piece of jewelry that you would advise that deserves all the attention, though it is heritage? It's like the Olympics torch that generations must carefully carry it with the test of time. So what is one jewelry that you would vote and recommend?
See, there are several pieces. It's not like, you see, you are asking me a particular
But your
question
personal favorite?
wherein it is impossible to tell me that it's one.
You can give me categories. Like, let's say, in this category, I would recommend this. In diamond, probably I'll recommend this. In lightweight jewelry.
It all depends. You see, especially you said the heritage pieces. Which one you would recommend? See, the hars that we make nowadays, which are, see, mango har, or nowadays mango har has become very, very common. Every collector has a mango har already. So we are changing the patterns in order to see that people have another option to that. Like that, we have several other designs done in it. So that kind of har will attract. And more than that, from a distance, if you want it to be recognized, a har goes on the chest and this thing. So it will be not that glaring as a jhumka. A jhumka from a distance, oh, she is wearing it. And then only when she comes nearby, then you will see the har. But jhumka is seen
Miles
40
away.
feet away. Oh, so that's the kind of matching earrings and the har I would suggest. It could be a necklace and a jhumka, or a har and a jhumka. That makes it complete. Of course, bangle and other things to match them. If you are to have a bridal, you can have a papad bottu matching. That is
It's called as
Vaitale
papad
bottu,
bottu.
we call it.
I think, yeah, it's called Mang Tika in Hindi, and a forehead ornament.
You're right.
Yep.
And that makes it complete. It is something which you would love to wear only on special occasions. It is not for all. You have a vacation in your own home, yes, you do it. You, you have marriages in your own family, extended family, it will go.
So jewelry is usually the silent witness, to every celebration, to every milestone, to every bond. So today, if I have to ask you, as on 2025, what are the top 3 trending pieces of jewelry that women should keep an eye on? In your opinion, what would it be?
See, the most trendy right now are like plain gold jewellery, which are very, very, I should say, lightweight, and they just adore the neck. There is no earrings at all, only the necklace.
Okay.
The other kind of jewelry nowadays, what people are looking at is very long eardrops. No necklace. See, this is the trend now. And we have to, of course, always cater to the kind of trend that is going on.
So who controls the trend? Like of late, like as a shopper myself, I'm not buying these 30 grams, 40 grams jewelry anymore. Like office wear, work wear is a trend that has come in, where an 18 carat and light wear and gold, rose gold.
Yes.
All of this has come out to the market. So my curiosity has always been, who changes the trend? Who brings in these patterns?
Nowadays, innovation, that's the trend. Everybody wants to impress the jewelry that they make. So always thinking of a change. When a change is thought over, and the color of the gold also has some meaning.
As in?
Some people, color of the gold.
Got it.
So it could
meaning?
be yellow, it could be
White or rose.
rose, white, and any color. You just go on changing the color, people will feel, oh, this is something new.
What's the next, the latest color that the gold can witness? White is done, yellow is done, rose gold is done.
Nowadays, it is the copper color people are being asking for.
Oh my God. Gold must be angry on us. The
Not
natural
that.
shine is like.
Not that they see, some people they want to wear gold, but it should not look like gold. That is the trend now. And nowadays, the antique jewelry, whichever has blackness in it more, it attracts the customer. I say, what is this? It is looking like a carbon. No, but they love it.
So can you help us understand the variations? I've seen wax filled gold articles. The thickness is seen there. From there to lightweight, wherein the sheets are cut and then those patterns are made. What changed? What happened there?
See, when you make an article with a very thin sheet, naturally it gets
Bent.
dented with the use. So people would prefer that it should not bend. So we put the wax to see that it is strengthened. The bangle gets strengthened, and even if movement and if used every day, nothing will happen. But nowadays, people have been asking for lightweight hearts. Where do I put the wax? So it is all like I don't close at the back. If I close at the back, the weight increases. So it is in a curvature, and when I don't close it here, it ends with only a cup. So the cup makes the weight come down. And the thickness of the sheet also is as made as thin, and so the weight comes down. And we tell them, be careful, don't wear it and take a child on your
Uh-huh.
lap. Definitely
Wonderful, it's gone.
it will become 4 pieces in no time. But if it happens by chance, in spite of precaution being told to you, we are there to repair and bring it to the original shape. There is nothing to worry, we tell them. And people who cannot afford heavy ones, and also they say, I can buy 2-3 pieces instead of taking 175 grams. I'll take 35 one. I will take a bangle. I'll take a tops. It becomes a set. Why should I not? So it all depends. But one thing is for sure, all women in India, whether they might be not interested in a jewel at all, but at least an earring they will wear, or a ear bali or something. And even if it is not gold, they would wear something which is an ornament in any metal, and they don't leave. That's how the ornamentation comes. If you see the photographs of our old paintings, Ramayana, even in the forest, the Sita is wearing a floral garland and putting some floral bracelet. That is our culture, not from today. It is from Ramayana, Mahabharata, that well before that also. Otherwise, how will they wear so many kinds of ornaments? And ornaments have been mentioned in our Vedas also.
As in? Meaning?
Our mythical stories that goes, Krishna time. You remember Shamantakamani? Shamantakamani, what was it giving? It was making everything into gold. That's one. And then Vishnu will be wearing a kind of vajra. Kaustubha. It is called Kaustubha, the diamond. And ornamentation. See, every this thing will say about so many things that the gods wear. They have we call Keyura, that's the shoulder, the armlet, and they wear bracelets. They wear bhujaband, and they will have swords which are Vajrayudha. That is Vajra. It is diamond
studded.
diamond studded Ayudha, like that. Our culture is completely God centered and ornament centered.
Wow. So now that you've seen the industry for 73 years, I think since 1952, Pratibha has seen the light through diamonds, through the changing times. So today, slowly, the jewelry industry has evolved from, the family-run businesses, handcrafted karigars, to the corporate showrooms, corporatized showrooms. So, three observations that you've had that has changed the jewelry industry. What are they?
There was a time, say 1952, when the business was started. Ladies never used to come to the shop at all. The gentleman would come And he will say, there is a wedding in the house. I want one waist belt, 3 rows chain, and a mangalyam chain, mangalyams, and bangles, ear studs. Everything, even the patterns were left to the jeweler. You do it.
Oh.
I want so many tolas. I want approximately 50 tolas or 100 tolas.
1 tola is
1 tola
Eight-
is
8 gram.
11.664. So 50 tolas would mean 580 grams. So that was the kind of trend at that time. But only the Mogapu had a few stones.
Mogapu was it?
Mogapu means, see, what we call, in a 3 rows chain, there is one, what you call, the
A motif,
spacer.
yeah.
The spacer of all the three is a Mogapu. It's called Mopu, Mogapu in all languages. That particular thing had stone.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, everything else is pure gold.
Mm-hmm.
Because they always, the yesteryear people, they always wanted a resale value to be the highest.
Okay. So was the making always 25%, 20 to 25%, or previously it used to be less?
20-24% is today's, but that percentage would not work at that time. People were very, very conscious. If the chain is made, they would say, make a chain which has no soldering. It should not, the purity should not come down like how we do now.
Mm-hmm.
The hallmark jewelry, they wanted it. So avalakki chain, aval chain, that is avalakki chain we call.
Chain of the shape
That-
of a poha.
Like a avalakki. So it was just beaten by hand, and those two wires would be drawn by hand, and those just wound.
Oh,
So
seriously?
there is no any kind of soldering at all there. So people used to make it. And 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, depending upon the affordability of the family. That was how it was. And how people used to make was not the kind of 24 grams a row now. They used to make at least 40, 50 grams per 1 row. So if it was a 3 rows chain, it would be 150 grams.
So was that another alternate for investment?
That's it. See, that was called Stridhana.
Sridhan.
Whatever, see, that time, 52 to 65 to 70, there was this dowry system. It was prevalent. Nowadays, probably prevalent, but not open. How it was, the bride's people, they would give some cash as dowry. Say they would have given 10,000 rupees. Then that 10,000 rupees they cannot use what they want, the bridegroom's side. They should put another 10,000 and make it 20,000 and buy jewelry for the bride. That would become Stri Dhana. Nobody can lay hands on that. Neither the father-in-law, neither the mother-in-law, nor the brother-in-law, or the parents. Nobody has. It's only that Stri has the right.
The
So,
woman who's getting married.
that was the kind of time at that time. Of course, nowadays, at that particular time, people used to have 8 children, 10 children.
Yeah.
So,
Dozen
in
a
a
home.
wedding, there would be quite a big bargain. Quite a big bargain. See, the
Meaning?
bride's father has 6 daughters and 3 sons. And these people's demand, no, we want only so much. Then you can go away. We cannot afford it. Then they will come down. Then these people go up like that. They used to strike a bargain in a wedding.
What was the making charge then?
Making charges. Gold was 12 rupees a gram to 15 rupees a gram.
In 19?
I'm talking, no, but 1952, it was 8 rupees a gram. 8 rupees.
Wow. And today you
One
don't get
tola,
a toffee.
it was all tola.
Mm.
From my father remembers he started his career from 1945 in his father-in-law's place.
Pre-independence.
That was one tola used to be, he used to say 25 rupees in
One
his
tola.
wedding.
Oh.
25 rupees, 1941 was his wedding. Like that, always see the rates of gold went on increasing depending upon the inflation.
Mm-hmm. One most asked question: why does the gold rate always go up? And is it still the most trusted metal in the history?
You know about it, but you still ask me the question. Everybody, listeners know that gold is something which will appreciate. If you remember, everybody knows the rate of gold the time they got wedded. Let us say it is X. Every year it is X plus. Never it had been X minus. And that is what we always tell our customers. Madam, don't bargain with us, because the moment you go home and the next day you see the paper, the prices go up. Why do you bargain and worry? It appreciates. God only is there to appreciate your gold. Just to make jokes. It is like that. See, I remember my wedding, 1970. 16 rupees was the rate of gold on that particular period. And 1973, it was doubled. It became 32. In 3 years, doubling. At that particular time, the rupee value was so much. Later, ladies started coming. I'm talking about 50s and 60s, when only gentlemen used to come. When the ladies started coming, the varieties increased. They went on asking for something new, something new. And the innovation in the designing became more and more.
So
And
first it was the men who were giving random orders. Then the women came and started
specific orders.
specifying the designs. And one trend that you've seen change, the third one being?
See, it's like today's. The gentleman will never come to the shopping. Like how he won't go for textiles shopping of the wife. He won't come even for the jewellery shopping also. But some of them do come. But they don't take part as much as a lady takes part in the selection. But still, there are some gentlemen who give their feedback about the designing and other things. Some people are interested to see that a particular design is made which they had seen somewhere. Now,
Design, computer will design. But what is CAM?
it's a computer aided manufacture.
What happens there?
There are some kind of manufacturing implements. You feed the gold on that side, you will get the finished product on the other side.
So how will I know if
But-
my gold jewelry is handmade or by CAM? How can I differentiate?
See, when there are so many curvatures, so many designs, it is CAD. It is CAD.
Too many variations, too many intricacies more.
You see, now
It's
it
CAD.
is very difficult unless he is an artist, out of which I should say, out of 1,000 smiths, hardly artists are 2 or 3 who can make handmade jewellery as if that a machine has made. So finely they can make the jewellery. They have that art in their hand.
There are different types of jewelry today. Designs like Kolkata design, Nakas, and all of that. So, what is like the toughest design to make which demands that kind of making. Some making and all, we see it goes up to 30-35% and all. So what's the highest today in the market, and why is it valued so much? What design are we talking about?
See, any jewelry that takes time and the expertise of the smith, if that experts in the bazaar are less, the charges will be higher.
Like,
But
which is
if those persons with that expertise are more, then the rate goes down.
so
But
all the
actually,
karigars, where are they, sir, today?
these that kind of experts, they are several at all places.
In India, where like, can you give me a state-wise divide? Like how in Karnataka, let's say KSIC, like a silk is famous. Like in Kolkata, you go, suddenly there is some Kolkata
There are.
type.
See,
Yeah.
that is what kind of varieties happen in which part of the country is your question.
Type of jewelry which is famous. One, I know Kolkata design. Obviously, it is a Kolkata stem design.
But nowadays, Kolkata smiths, they are excellent karigars. They are excellent artisans. What
Why?
they can do is something that I still have to know how perfect they were. There were no CAD at that particular time, no cam. He brought a bicycle about 2 inches wide and so perfectly done that bicycle, the pedal you turn, the whole, both the wheels
The
turn.
spokes and all was seen, no?
So nicely done. The real cycle he had prepared by hand. I'm talking about 30, 40 years or 35
Crazy.
years back when the Calcutta carriers were new to Bangalore. The first or the second batch, they came to our shop. And he impressed us only with this bicycle. Then immediately we said, come on, I'm going to give you gold. Prepare and come. Not
Nice.
the bicycle, many more things. Whatever you say, they're ready to make.
Interesting. So, in your community, do you all have a hierarchy in terms of Dubai gold is best, Swiss or Africa, Australia?
See, anywhere where there is gold mined and refined and they make the bars, they have their seals on them and it is shown
Example?
4 nines, 99.99% it is shown on the bar or 99.90, so 9990 is written on it. And that is just like, see, they have the seal on that. That means it is true. It is the correct purity.
Have you seen Money Heist? Money Heist, TV
Oh,
series.
money, it happens. I have not seen. I've only seen in the WhatsApp
Yeah,
messages.
so those big bars, right? So that looks like those are all 1 kg bars. Hmm.
See, um, I remember once, see, they had shown some places where they store the gold in Amsterdam banks or some bank in Europe. I had seen that they had shown how the bars were stacked in the, like how we keep the files in the
Office.
what do you call
The racker.
racks. In the racks they have put bars of that kind, bricks it is called. Bricks, not bars. What a kind of, see, the world was always, I mean, the banks had to have the gold standards and the governments have to print as much as the gold stacks that they had, gold stocks they had. But times have changed. It went on saying they just 90% is enough for 100 currency notes. then 80% is enough for 100 notes. It became like now 0.000 also came down. So much of currency was to be printed when they had such a
The reserve to be
small
maintained.
stocks. So then these gold standards were removed. When once the gold standards got removed, inflation was rampant. If the government doesn't find, I'm not talking about Indian government, any government, they don't have enough money to pay their salaries. Come on, print and give. That is called inflation.
Right.
More currency in circulation
So that the
in
buying
places.
capacity is high, and then of course the commodity is less, and then yes, rest is
It's a
economics.
paper currency. You can go on printing any amount. There is no standard to follow.
Thank you, sir, for painting the picture as to how the whole gold market functions, how the bars look, where they're coming from. Because women, we just see the ornaments or probably a coin that some might stack in the locker for probably Akshaya Tritiya or something like that. But this is interesting. So tell me something. What's like the toughest challenge of maintaining a family-run jewelry business through the changing times, competing with the corporate giants?
See, actually, I know about my shop more than the other shops.
Pratibha Jewelry
See
House.
from 1952 till 2025, it has been 73 years of its journey. Like, it was actually the family, my father and his mentor, his father-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
my father Sakla Narsimalu Chetty, and his father-in-law Devta Shiramai Chetty. They had started the jewelry business. Because of my grandfather, that's my father's father-in-law, he was in the business for the past 25 years when my father got wedded to his
Mm-hmm.
daughter.
Oh.
And he he was the founder president of the Jewelers Association of Bangalore, and he founded it in the year 1941. And he was instrumental in bringing my father from his native place Hindupur,
Mm-hmm.
which is about 60 miles from Bangalore.
Mm-hmm.
And he mentored him in the business, and he only tutored and got him trained in his own shop. And later in 1952, he said that whatever shop he had handed over to his brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and then said to my father, come on, we will have a shop separately. And then my father and him in 1952, in a small premises, very humble beginning it used to be. It was like 7 feet by 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
The business was started.
The small shop.
Very small shop in Nagarthpet. That was a good marketplace at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, the very first year or the second year, see, they were wholesalers at that time. They were doing jewellery and silverware in lots and used to sell it to the jewelers around Bangalore.
Mm-hmm.
There would be so many towns and cities people used to come and buy. Once one Belgaum, that is in the first year only, or the second year, I don't remember, my father had told me. One Belgaum party came and took some silver
Mm.
items for a good amount and said he would go and send the money, and he never turned up. And that was a great loss in the second year of his starting his business. And he was really depressed that it has happened in the beginning of his business career. Then he remembers my grandpa telling him, forget, you cannot lament on that. You will have to go on. It is not the end of the world. You do it, and that loss can be made up in a year or two. Don't worry. Come on, start. That was the kind of mentoring he did.
What's the philosophy of Pratibha? What's the morals that you thrive on?
The philosophy is the same as any other business,
That
that
is?
we should cater the best to the clients. The clients can be small, big, or very, very big.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should get the same kind of treatment. They are to be given a human kind of treatment rather than what they bought, what was the value of the
Customer or whatever.
purchase, what was the value of the purchase, that did not matter. The person mattered very much. And more than that, the kind of gold that we gave, we were tendering at that particular time when there was no hallmarking. Hallmarking, whatever they do in order to find out the purity of the article that is made, we used to do it by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
That is, we would melt it. It's called fire assay. We would take a small piece out of the ornament made and would melt and see, afterwards refine and see whether the purity is to the standards that we had told to the smith.
Mm-hmm.
Then only give it to the customer.
What's one lesson that the gold industry, the jewelry industry has taught you all? One lesson that the industry has taught you, the 73 years.
See, the lesson is what I tell everybody, every other jeweler also. You stick to the quality and you should attend to the customer, understand the customer, and give what they want exactly. The business will never go down. You will have more business rather than business coming down.
You all never thought of opening branches? Why?
See, we have enough stocks to open at least some 5-6 branches in the city. But who will manage the kind of personal attention we give to the customer is not possible. So 5-6 branches itself will be a nightmare for us.
So you chose peace and
We
quality, trust
we
over
thought, see
becoming an
what
empire.
happens when in our presence, what happens may not happen in our absence. That is why we said, come on, we are content with what we have. However much we can, of course, we'll have more business, more profits.
The corporatization and the current race never enticed you all?
It is not that it does not entice. We were content with what we had. It's not that we wanted more and more. Our father would say, what will happen? You will die a little more rich, that's all. But you will have no peace of mind. The mind will be at pieces.
Ah.
P-I-E-C-E-S, not P-E-A-C-E.
So you want PSE, don't to choose this. If you want PIECE, get ready to lose.
So, we are happy, we are content even today. People, see, have been, what our elders, the families they, served at their time. Today, the third and the fourth generations are coming to us. And they say that They had come to our shop when they were 2-3 years old, and my father had got a chocolate to them. They remember and they tell and go. And normally, such stores are called
Mom
pop
and
and mom stores. Mom and pop or pop and mom stores. In USA, it's called like that. But I'm happy to tell that our shop is a grandpa and a grandma shop, and sometimes great grandpa, great grandma store. So people are coming, they remember the kind of jewelry we made, and they are proud of it. And everybody, with their recommendation, only the new customers would come, because however much printed media says come to my shop, come to my shop, the hearsay, what I mean, mouth to mouth,
word of mouth.
what comes of word of mouth, that becomes more
Legit.
effective, more effective, and people come and shop with us.
Amazing. Lastly, I have some quick questions on your advice to Gen Zs who are investing in gold. Today we have coins, bars, jewelry, and ETFs. So, what's your advice to today's youngsters who are 19, 20-year-olds about investing in gold related assets? How should they invest rather?
See, investing in jewelry is something which is involving some charge, and that charge, if it is purely for investment, not to go for jewelry. If it is, yes, I need to invest, but my wife has to enjoy the jewelry also, then the jewelry. But if your intention is to buy gold for about, in future you want to make the jewelry for your daughter who is only 10 years old now, probably at her wedding, then don't make any jewelry, keep the bars and keep it with you. That way you are in always having the gold which can be exchanged
Completely.
and jewelry can be made. And if your intention is to make profit out of the investment, even then the bars are good. See, there is a difference between coins and bars.
As in?
Coins have minting charge, because we mint the coins and there is a minting charge. The minter
What's the
doesn't give
minting
it free.
charge?
Huh?
5%?
It will be about nearly 2 to 3% depending upon the kind of printing you want. Some people want very high finish. Some people they don't mind normal printing. So it all depends upon the kind of printing we do, but 2 to 3%. So but investing in ETFs and other things, see, I have seen that there used to be a government-backed sovereign, um, it is called the SBI used to give those bonds, yes, sovereign bonds.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gold sovereign
SBI
bonds,
used
yeah.
to give those, and it was backed by the government. But the returns are less. They will give only about 2 to 3% of interest per annum. And of course, the gold is as it is. You can take back the gold at any point of time. There is a time limit of about 5 years. After 5 years, you can take it. Or you can be going on taking the interest and hold the gold there only. But now that particular bond is stopped. For whatever reason, they have stopped giving them. Only the way is, there are some mutual funds which are gold based. But it again depends upon the companies that run the mutual fund.
But there again, there is no minting charge. But with the bars,
With the bars, no minting charge.
what's the minimum gram that
See,
buying has to happen?
100 grams is the bar
Minimum thingy.
That's the minimum, but we can cut it and give. Now you say I need only 50 grams. I will cut it and give it. It might be 50 plus 50 minus. You will take it, but no charge.
So like a
Some
customer can
people,
come to the store and even buy those from you also.
yes, they will say, sir, no coin. I don't want to lose the coining charge. I tell them, 10 grams, why don't you take the coin? It is easy. I have to cut and give you. No, I want you please cut and give me only, no charge.
So here's zero. So let's say today,
That's only the cost of gold plus GST.
so
That's all.
today if it is 24, sorry, 10,000 rupees is the
Let
charge
us
per
say
gram
the rate per
gold.
24 carat is today is 11,500 rupees. So 11,500 rupees
Plus,
into grams.
what's the minimum for the bars to be cut at?
Anything you want 10 grams, you want
Minimum
20
10.
grams, we will cut and give. That's all.
Immediately there only.
Immediately, the bar is always available. We can cut and give it.
And if people are aware of this, why are they going and buying coins?
See, sometimes they would like to present. The parents want to give their 4 daughters, 5 daughters, or 2 sons and 3 daughters. Then the cut gold will have no. They take
aesthetic,
the
value.
coin and give. It will have a kind of presentable. So
Got
they
it.
buy.
Yes, lastly, I've always had one complaint being a jewelry lover myself. I am a two-in-one kind of a party. Like I want to buy my gold, I want to wear it, I want to flaunt it, but I also want it to be an investment. That's why I always the making is something that I always kind of keep pinching the penny pinches there. But I also know with gold doubling every 3 years, 4 years with this current rapid speed, keeping shoppers like us in mind, in your 73 years of experience in jewelry industry, the legacy that you're carrying on, what's the run rate in which the gold doubles that we should be looking forward to in the next 20 years?
Whatever the experience that I have seen, it is impossible to forecast.
Yeah, prediction is tough.
Any day, I just ask 10 people, 5 people will say it will go up, 5 people will say it will go down. But somebody is right. The person who said go down is right, or the person who said. So it is impossible to think, but whatever has gone through all these years of 70 years, or say my 58 years of business career, I definitely say that in 3 to 5 years it has to double.
Because
I
gold
have seen
is
it. I have seen it. And if you see that rate list, you will see it also. You
gold
can
is
go
also
to
the
the
only-
internet
yeah.
and ask what are the gold rates for the past 30 years. You will find it. It might be 5 years or 6 years, but 3 years, 8 years. It goes on doubling.
The future holds the same pattern, most likely to repeat.
Definitely, it has to repeat. There is no way. You just think. See, I remember one idli used to be 1 rupee. Now what is it? Same way, same thing.
The demand never goes
Rates
down
has to go on.
because of the demand.
And
not the
unless
availability.
the government comes out and says, I am going to take back your 500 rupee note and give you 5 rupee note, then only it can come down 100 times.
See, gold is the only currency which has never gone bankrupt. So, thanks for.
No doubt, people are happy, and that is our culture. Being a agricultural country, there are thousands, millions of farmers, and farmers they have only have their confidence in the gold holdings. So when they have money, buy gold. When they want money, sell gold.
Quickly, why the name Pratibha and why the logo is black and there's a tree there?
See, the tree, how it grows and how it gives the fruits. So that was the reason a tree was selected as a logo. And the color I do not know.
Even the
Sometimes
whole building is black, right? Your jewelry house.
it's not black. It
I
is,
mean, the
I should
stone,
say,
granite, or whatever it's called.
blackish granite, but not black. But that was chosen at a particular time, and of course,
Any particular reason?
it was all selected by my brother and my brother's son. So though it was not for my selection, I accepted because it was my brother.
Nice.
See, more than that, you asked me. The
Why
other
the name?
question was,
Why the name?
the name was like my father was a Sanskrit student. Till the intermediate, he studied in Besant School of Besant's College in Madanapalli, and in the non-detail text that he had was Malavika Agnimitra. That was Kalidasa's drama, and in that he expounds. He says, "What is Pratibha? Navanavonmesha Vidya Pratibha," he says.
Meaning?
Nava Unmesha, the innovative Vidya,
The art of innovation.
that is only called as Pratibha. Pratibha means innovative Vidya.
Not just talent. Another meaning is Pratibha means talent.
Talent. That's it. That's the talent. That's see, but the talent should be a kind of creative. See, Navanavonmesha, creative. You go on creating new and new. Navanava, new and new creations. That is called as Pratibha. So he named his first daughter, who was born in 1945, as Pratibha. And the second daughter about as Nirmala. And I was the third Sharath, and the fourth was Murli. See, this Pratibha, in 1952, when he started his business, he just said, "This is the name I am going to give because I love this name." So, my sister's name, and the two Malavika Agnimitra Kalidas is expounding that particular meaning, it has been Pratibha all through. She is 80 years now, hale and hearty.
Wow.
My eldest
Wish
sister.
you and the whole family and the legacy the best always. Best of health. So lastly, I think we've had some amazing deep conversations about the gold industry and all of that. Let me now quickly play a rapid fire round with you. Ready, sir? Let's now quickly play a rapid fire round.
Oh,
Fun.
what
fun.
is that?
You
What
just have
is
to be
it?
rapid now. Like, give me quick answers, okay?
Okay.
Firstly, gold or platinum? What's your personal choice?
Gold.
Diamonds or ruby? Which gem has more stories?
Both.
One. You have to choose one.
Shri Krishna. Diamonds.
One jewelry piece every woman must own.
She should have an earring with a jhumka, which shows. Or an earrings, a kind of drops, which shows.
If gold had an Instagram bio, what would it say?
Instagram.
Bio. Like usually in Instagram bio, there's a write up
Oh,
about.
write up. Yes.
Right. So if gold had an Insta bio, what would it be? Here to shine. Darling, run behind me. I don't know. What would you like to coin a line?
All that glitters is gold.
All that glitters is me, huh? Like because gold is talking
All
here.
that glitters is Pratibha's gold. Okay.
Nice. So one superstition around jewelry that you secretly believe in.
There is no secrecy about it. It is always open.
No
Where is the
superstition?
secrecy about the gold? Tell me.
No, any superstition that you have.
Superstition, not secrecy. Superstition. All our culture, as I told you, is God-centered and ornament-centered, gold-centered.
So-
That's the superstition. God wears it, I wear it.
So that's a superstition around jewelry that people believe in, is what you
In
have
any
seen.
festival, any kind of weddings, celebrations starts with gold. And that is the biggest, I should say, item of their expenditure.
First piece of jewelry Pratibha sold. Do you remember? Have you heard the story? First
What?
piece of jewelry that Pratibha sold.
Yes, my father had told he had opened the store, and one customer who was known to him during his training period in my grandfather's place. He was from Tiptor. He came and he ordered one 3 rose chain Mogapu. And that 3 rose chain Mogapu, to take up the order, it took him about 1.5 hours to convince him, tell him about the design that he would do it. And that time, of course, as I said, no lady would come and buy, only the gentleman would come and do it. And later on, from their house, I mean our house, my uncle's daughter was given to his son,
Oh.
Tiptor.
What would you gift your granddaughter? Diamond, gold coin, or lab grown diamonds? Being a jeweler yourself.
Never a lab grown diamond, not necessary. As a jeweler, I give them anything that is gold or anything that is diamonds.
Choose one, gold or diamond.
It would be diamonds. That's
Why?
the today's trend.
Oh, yeah?
Today's trend. Gold, people are become already redundant.
I
Redundant.
also saw on your Insta, I think a lot of your highlights on Insta is about the diamond jewelry, right? So interesting rings
Yes,
with,
yes.
gemstones and
Solitaires and
yeah,
other
solitaires
things.
and big
And big ones.
neck pieces and
See, Instagram has the special pieces that we make.
Mhm.
The one that you saw, Rukmini was wearing, it is a one customer's demand. She had made that 8 rows of that neck har, and she has made that. I told you the motifs of diamonds as the plate, and the waist belt she wears, and the jhumkas. Everything is one order. And
that is
our
a
son,
big pie, yeah.
she got he got Rukmini and got the dancing poses done with that.
So today, if I have to buy a good, decent diamond neck piece, what's the kind of budget I should have?
See, nowadays all budgets are available, but if you said decent, meaning something it should look, then at least about 3 to 5 carats are necessary, minimum.
So each carat cost.
Approximately like the value along with the diamond will be somewhere around 6 to 8 lakhs of rupees.
Per carat.
No,
The
whole piece.
piece, you're saying.
Nowadays, previously the diamond used to cost more than the gold. Now the gold is costing more than the diamonds. So let us say 30 grams is there. It's nearly 3 lakhs. And then the diamonds plus the charges. So it becomes 6 lakhs easy.
For somebody who has only invested in gold jewelry, one piece of diamond jewelry that you would advise to start with.
See, we have necklaces which are about 2 to 3 carats. They are completely made out of close setting, and open setting also are there in 2 to 3 carats. So the necklace that she would love is not that too much of gold is there. The diamond should show separately.
Lastly, what tip do you have to take care of your diamonds back home? How to take care of your diamonds at home?
See, it is very easy. it's not difficult. See, the open set diamonds, you will have to wash them occasionally. But of course, necklaces are not that much used. But the finger rings and the bangle, I'm sorry, any other item that is moving, you can wash them in soap water. You will have to put the open set item, let us say an earring which you have been wearing an open setting for the past 3 months, then all the soap would have collected when you have taken bath. So there will be some kind of soap that is sticking to
Sediment.
the bottom of the diamond, and that makes it look dull. So in order to clean it, you take a little, say, a cup of warm water and put a little detergent soap, what we use for clothes. Then lather it and then put the item into that. And then leave it for about 2 hours to 3 hours. So all the soap that has been sticking will become pasty. It won't go out, but it will become pasty. It will not become, it will not be solid like. It will become pasty. Take a brush which is soft and take the item at the back and go on brushing from the back. So that soap that has become pasty, it will get away. Then you take the jewel and keep it in the running water and below a tap. Running, of course.
Cold water?
Cold water only.
Running.
Just to remove the, see, whatever is sticking to it, it will go away. Then you take a cup with plain water and just stir it like that. Even any small thing that has been sticking to it will come out. Then take a little cotton, put the item on the cotton, put a little more cotton on it, put a book as a weight. Then the water comes automatically into the cotton. It gets seeped into it and it gets dried. After about 1 or 2 hours, you take it out. You will see a gleaming diamond.
Nice.
The diamond would again gleam. You need not go to the
Store.
store and give it for polish or anything. But only when the gold gets a little dull, then only you have to go to the jeweler. This is easy, and it is how it is called as home remedy for this.
Amazing. Thank you, sir. Thanks for taking us down the memory lane. Thanks for taking us through the secret lanes of what the jeweler goes through being in the business, and also for all the tips that you've given us. We will keep them shining and we will keep coming for more. And until next time, of course, personally, how is life treating you? I think you've come from a place of privilege, but at the same time, carrying the legacy through the lens of responsibility to giving back honesty and value to the society through Pratibha Jewellery House. What's next for you?
Oh, in this phase of life, see, what I told already, I'm repeating it. See, I need, even when we are extinct from this world, I want my customers to remember our shop and our services and take it forward to their children and tell them, see, this was the kind of shop and the persons we have seen who are completely different from the other shop and other proprietors or other managers.
Who's the next generation for Pratibha?
Right now, it's my brother's son who has done his GIA course and done business course in Wharton in USA. He is the one who has to take it forward.
What's his name?
Sanjeev Mohan.
So
My brother's name is Murali Mohan and brother's son is Sanjeev Mohan.
So he's there at the store all the time.
He should be, but being young and he takes off a little in the evening.
So
Early.
amazing.
Comes early in the morning. We don't open, he goes and opens the shop.
And you guys take care of the second half. That's like the rotation.
That's it. Something has to be done.
Amazing.
We go late.
Thank you. Until next time, take care, sir.
Thank
And
you,
thanks
Ma.
for being on Just Curious India.
Really nice to have answered all the questions, but I don't know how far I've been successful in answering all your questions. But anyway,
They've been amazing.
questions are always there and answers are always there. Thank you.
Thank you. So I guess that's the legacy of Pratibha, and that's where and that's how your gold is coming. And I hope today's episode has given you a deep dive into how a jeweler thinks, how a legacy is taken ahead. And as people who are consuming gold as an investment, as an ornament, things to keep an eye on, changing trends, and the way forward for India and gold. Of course, India is the second in the world, housing close to 25,000 tons of gold. And now you know what the past is. And with that indication, let's hope the future is always glittery and credible, just like gold has always proven its metal. So until next time, this is your RJ Rapid Rashmi signing out of Just Curious India. And do let us know your suggestions as to whom would you like to see in this hot seat in the next forthcoming episodes. And also, what part of our conversation was your favorite? For me, definitely the secrets about where the gold bars are coming from, and the bullions and the banks, and of course the stamps on the bars was definitely a shocker. And at the same time, of course, the machines making the jewelry, that was an eye opener. And of course, the biggest one favorite has to be how one can look at gold as an investment, and what's the number of years window that we should be keeping in mind. He said it without saying it. I hope you have read it between the lines. And sir, last task for you. Whom would you like to see on this hot seat? Could be popular personalities, could be people from different walks of life adding value to us.
I will let you know. Let me think over. It should be the fittest person and just curious, meaning people should be curious to hear him. Such people I'll suggest to you.
Definitely.
In time to come.
Definitely. Book that I'll have to give Allah. So today, so it's a tradition for us to give a book for all our guests. You have explored your own life like a book with all the chapters being explored today. Some chapters, most of it. But here it is, somebody at your age and stature. I'm sure you've explored the mind through these golden years. But here's a book which is called The Mind is a Rascal. And this is a book written by a spiritual seeker, Atman in Ravi. He is also the owner of Kids Camp, and
I see.
Ravi Melwani. He is now a spiritual seeker, and
It's written by him?
yes,
Ravi Melwani?
yes.
Achha.
So he is now Atman in Ravi. He's even taken off his identity as not being Ravi, but he is now looking at his own identity as Atman in Ravi.
Atmanand.
Atman in Ravi.
Atman in Ravi.
So
That's his.
he
Oh, I
calls
see.
himself as AIR. So he's written this book. He was here on the show as well. So giving this to you, sir. Goodie for you. A happy ball.
Thank you.
Do you love ice creams?
I very much love, but my wife says don't eat much.
I think this is probably going to your wife as well then. This is a treat box from Polar Bear, the Ice Cream Sunday Zone. This is Sunday Love hamper for you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Your values and morals have spoken loud today. And thanks for instilling these values in youngsters and mid-aged people like us. We will definitely watch out and continue the journey of life with this lens for sure. Thank you for all the pearls of wisdom that you have passed on today, and thanks for your time. Thank you, sir. Best wishes. Wishing you good health and peace at this phase.
All the best and good night, ma. Have a good night's sleep and be content with what you are getting. That's what I would like to tell you.
Surely,
All
sir.
the best.
Surely. Thank you. So, until next time, continue to stay curious. This is Rashmi signing out of today's episode. Guys, take care and yeah, ta-da.